Welcome back to another podcast where we talk about topics we all go through, have gone through, or maybe even are going through right now.
Let's take a minute to talk about stress. We all carry it, and sometimes we don't even notice how heavy it's gotten until we're running on empty. Stress affects everything: our sleep, our focus, our health, our relationships, even our faith walk. Proverbs 17:22 says, "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." That's more than just a nice saying. It's a reminder that our inner life matters. And Jesus showed us this too. Even he, with all the responsibility he carried, still took time to step away, to rest, to be still. He wasn't being lazy. He was being intentional. Psalms 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." That stillness is where we remember we don't have to carry everything. We're not supposed to. As chaplains, caregivers, or just people doing life, stress is real. But we can be wise with it. We can pause, we can rest, we can take care of our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. Even small things help. Quiet time, a short walk, breathing deep, unplugging for a bit. So if you've been feeling stretched thin, you're not alone. But maybe today is the day to breathe again. Let me ask my co-host this question. What's one simple thing that you do when stress starts to pile up and you need to reset a little?
Well, I do exactly what you said. I do a hard reset. I take time to go and just be by myself. I take time to go and just sit. And you know, it's not always about just spending time with God. That is very important, and that definitely comes first. But many times I will go and I will just do something that I enjoy. Maybe something that, maybe a hobby that I enjoy, something to just kind of de-stress, and spending time with God is definitely at the top there, my top three. But many times you just need to do something that you enjoy. Maybe it's going for a walk. Maybe it's just, like you said, turning off your phone or turning off the news. Turning off social media is a big one lately. There's been so much going on. And so those are some of the things that my go-tos. Even in the past 2 weeks, I did a social media break for like 3 days. And just because there was so much going on in the world, and I started to feel it in my soul. And I started to feel that stress rising. I started to feel the anxiety. And so I just took 3 days and I totally just shut it off. And it was really hard because I started thinking, what if I miss something? What if something happens and I don't know about it? Well, that kind of, to me, was a warning that if I feel like I can't get off of social media or, unplug for 3 days, then that tells me that I haven't been managing my soul well. And so it was really good for me to be able to do that and the stress began to start fading away. On day 2, I started feeling better. Those are some of just the things that popped in my head when you asked that question. It's just some of my go-tos.
Well, thank you for sharing.
You're very welcome. So on our next episode, we're going to be talking a little bit more about this subject. So make sure you do not miss it. Tune in and join us next time.